Hello and welcome! This is NerdDragon 88 here. I'm joined here by my lovely parents.
Hi!
Who will be playing as Father of Dragons. Care to say something, Father of Dragons?
Your show.
He's the strong, silent type.
And Mother of Dragons.
Hi again.
Yeah, we are playing Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword. This is planned to be a very long ongoing season, or series, where we're beginning going from Civ 4 to Alpha Centauri, then to a Civ 4 mod called Final Frontier. We're going to see if we can manage to pull this off, or if things end up failing at some point. I kind of doubt that things are going to end failing, but we'll see. You never know.
Are we ready to look at what our land looks like?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm playing as Roosevelt.
Okay, I'm playing as Hatshepsut.
And I am Peter, the soon-to-be great.
The sun rises over the year 4000 BC. Since time immemorial, the Egyptian people have lived a nomadic life. After years of wandering, they're ready to settle down and found your first city. That's me. Mother of Dragons, your people have vested absolute power. Trusting you can build a civilization to stand the test of time. I planted. Here. And boom, I'm on a river.
I'm apparently by 2 lakes. And one of the lakes has 3 things of clam and cow.
Yep, I got cows and wheat.
I don't know if I can pass this up.
Well, the game itself usually positions you at a very good place to just found the city right away.
Yeah.
Usually its ideas of what constitutes a good place are a little twisted. So sometimes it's worth having a look around, just to the extent that you can in a turn or two. But you don't want to fall too far behind looking around for a place to put your first city. Because until you place your first city, you can't research any technology, you can't build any units. Very little you can actually do to move forward in the game without the city.
So, seeing as how the place that my settlers have been dropped includes the wheat and the cows within the first imprint square, I'm going to settle right here and start building a worker.
Yeah, seems like a pretty decent idea.
Okay.
There's Peter, and here's Father's place. I think I'm also just gonna found like right where I am. There's mountain nearby, and I have a lot of forest, a lot of forest. So build.
Let's get moving.
I'm on the edge of the steps, apparently. I think I'm going to start researching spirituality so we can try and get Stonehenge built pretty quick. I'm not near a coast, so I don't need sailing yet.
Yeah. Should I change the name of my first city?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna name it after my Discord channel. And then the first batch of cities I can name all after the individual little things in my Discord. Bohaha, bohaha, ha.
So I'm researching mysticism, which will take me 10 turns unless one of you joins in. And I'm starting with a worker in 15 turns. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing now is sending scouts around to have a look around until there's a worker.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change up the strategy a little bit by starting off with a scout to get the area scouted out more quickly, and also give my city a chance to build up a little bit.
Yes, your city does not grow while you are building either workers or settlers. So sometimes it's best to let it grow to size 2 or 3 before you start building those kinds of units.
Yeah, in case it kind of looked it off a little bit there. 2 or 3 is what he was suggesting for letting it grow to. Whee! Oh, and I should select a science.
That's true.
We have no mysticism.
Well, I'm researching mysticism. You want to join me?
Haha!
Researching masonry. That's good. No, it is mysticism.
I was
Okay?
trying to do mysticism towards monotheism, but
Okay. When more than one person is researching the technology on a particular team, the computer is kind of funky about who it decides to give that first religion to. So it is not known which of us is going to get the religion first. Might be me, might be Chris, might be NerdDragon. So we'll see. And may the best person win.
I am fortunate enough to have my settlers located on the coast. Coasts are very important
yeah.
financially because they provide the money that keep your empire going, especially if they expansive style, as I will be.
Oh, and you got pigs!
I have cows and I have pigs, which means I'm going to need to be researching animal husbandry before too long. But first, I'm going to try for a religion as well. Religions, especially in the early game, help keep your citizens happy. Happy citizens are productive citizens.
Looks like there's snow on those trees, so you are also near Northern Steps area. On the screen, Father is in the center, Mother is on the right, and NerdDragon is on the left in the smaller location in the lower right. There we go.
That is apparently a ping.
Yes, it is.
Cool beans.
I'm also fortunate enough to be located on a river. It is a very short river, but it's a river.
Yep.
This can be important later in the game when it comes time to build the massive power plant that is the Three Gorges Dam.
NerdDragon, I am looking at his turf now. There's wine as a resource, not very far out from Dragonshold. Not going to be in the bounds of the initial footprint of the city, but not very far. And then a little bit to what is basically northwest, there's a village. And villages are special.
I did not even notice the village. Well, now I know what I'm going to do with my my scout.
You have corn, too.
Yep, corn and sheep. And clams.
Cool.
I have a clam. I have 3 clams.
You may be near a coast, depending on where this channel from your city ends up. It does say coast in here. It doesn't say freshwater. So it may be a saltwater lake.
True.
It may be connected to close to the continent.
It'll be interesting to find out at the very least. So,
I am done with my turn.
as am I.
All right, let's go on. The sun rises on the year 3960.
It has been 40 years, and my scouts have moved 1 tile.
My scouts
Hey, you have to crawl before you can walk.
My scouts headed off more or less due east, and I see a village and more pigs. So I will be sending my scouts to the village in the next turn. It'll be another turn yet before they get there.
Yeah, I see him over here.
needs to build first. I'm not building a worker or a settler because I want my city to grow. What I am building is a scout so that I can explore the continent more, using more than one unit, send them in different directions, back backwards.
And hopefully get more villages.
Yes. Gotta catch them all.
It says it's only one turn. The villagers have given me the secret of a new technology.
You have discovered.
Holy cow!
Oh, lucky you.
I didn't get that.
I did.
Ah. So now we don't have to research those two.
Nice.
And it's 2 turns to mysticism. I'm at the end of the turn now. I'm continuing to take my scouts east.
I'm cycling around to the west and south with my scouts because I was on the west coast and I noticed some frost-covered trees just to the north of my city, so the land there is not going to be all that habitable. I'd rather discover the good land early.
Yeah, especially if there's anyone on your continent, which we don't know. There very well could be.
You have discovered mysticism.
Indeed.
And, okay, so we got mysticism,
Discovered writing.
and the village gave me writing.
Okay, I am going to go for animal husbandry.
Gold!
Oh, lucky you.
2 things of gold.
I thought the first game. Oh, it's a real religion. Oh,
You chose mysticism, but you probably want to go on to meditation first. You want to grab their religion.
okay, I'm going to change my technology research to meditation instead of polytheism. It'll be 13 turns, and this lap I will get music.
And I'm scouting out 2 possible locations for cities. There's just no good way to make a city right on that side of things. But there's also, like, just desert there. Oh, it means I'm going to miss out on the corn! Unless I go for an overlap city. Or maybe I can adjust the position of this one to there.
It's also possible to not have the city overlap the resource, but allow its influence to grow to cover the resource. That makes the resource something that you can't develop for your city, but it becomes a trait.
Yeah, you can still get resources that are outside of your city's initial footprint area, but or that are outside of the greater footprint area, I should say. But then you can't work them, and I like to work my resources. And sorry about that. Okay. Oh, I'm holding everything up. Sorry!
I found a coast! Yay! And there are cows.
I'm finding a lot of sand.
Whoa, desert heavy, that's good.
Looks like I'm coming up with a bit of desert too.
Yeah. I don't much care for desert.
I'm going to use Alt-S and mark a spot that I think would be good for setting my city. brings up a green square. I click into the square and there's enter caption.
Yep, I've been kind of doing that. I did not describe the controls like I probably should have.
I'm going to come and look at your tags. Gee, it says city right there.
Yep.
And over there where your scouts are. Sometimes the villages are also a good spot for a city. In this case, the village is not a good spot to get, but you do have a spot that it looks like we'll miss one of those goals, but the other city will get it. Okay.
Yeah, and you're fading in and out a little bit.
Sorry about that.
And my turn.
I'm sending my scouts along the coast now.
You have discovered sailing.
Yay! Villagers gave me sailing.
Nice. Let's see what these villagers could be next turn.
More gold.
Well, you know where we're getting our gold. The villagers gave me 61 gold. Not terrible, but not as helpful as technology. Or sometimes the villagers give one a settler or a worker, and that's really cool. Though it can be inconvenient too, if you're on a different continent from where you started and don't have any defense.
Mm-hmm. Admittedly, if you find it a mostly uninhabited continent when you're with an explorer, generally the best thing that you can do is find a settler on said continent so you can finally establish something over there with before you can get troops over there because of the fact that the first ship that you get can't bring settlers. Yeah, I've also been moving myself onto hills a lot, like onto flatlands and then onto hills, to try to maximize my explorative efforts.
Because when your scouts climb up onto a hill, they can see farther.
Yep. And it also costs 2 to go from a flat space to a mountain unless you already used up one of your movement. It used to be where you could actually or it could actually, cost multiple turns to try to make it up the freaking hill. Because I suppose I should specify, these aren't actually mountains or hills.
Well, there's wheat over here.
I got corn. I got golden corn. Does that make this California?
Maybe so.
It's got quite a bit of desert, too.
Is the desert inland?
A little bit, yeah. Hello, wolves. If you were going to try to eat me, I'm going to make sure that I'm in a nice fortified position.
I've lost out on Buddhism. I'm wondering if I should continue researching meditation, knowing that I'm not going to get into Buddhism, or if I should jump into polytheism.
Meditation does have some stuff that we're going to want later.
Okay.
But in the early game, it makes sense to switch at this point, I would think.
Yeah, admittedly.
Always pick the rest of meditation.
Oh, yeah, if you hop into us with polytheism, that'll lead directly to monotheism.
2 turns because I've joined instead of 5.
3.
3 was it down to 3?
Yep.
Yep.
So, I'm going to see if this area over here is in fact a coast. I'm kind of working my long way around back to my coast.
My goodness, those are flying fish. I bet they're delicious.
Wolves went away. Village provided me with a map.
Uh-oh. There are lions nearby.
I got jungle south of me. Yeah, generally starting off your exploration by following a coast is a good idea.
My next turn, I'm going to stay on the hill crests and hope that the lions ignore me.
You have better defense in the woods, but they're not in the direction you're going.
That's right. Oh, lions disappeared.
I got Hinduism.
I have discovered lions right next to a village. The village looked tasty, but the lions think that I'm tasty.
I'm going to snag us archery, since archers are the best defense.
You have discovered
Looks
polytheism.
like there's forest where the village was, so I have a pretty good chance of surviving the lion attack.
Yeah, lions also don't move very fast.
Well, I'm right next to them. Suppose I could try out running.
Oh, for up here, okay. Actually, no, wait, that's right. They do get 2 move. No, yeah, they're 1 movement, 2 strength.
Okay, I'm going back to animal husbandry because I've got lots of cows laying around and pigs, and I'm going to want to be able to put them in pastures.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn, and I'll watch. The lions ignored you.
That's the right answer for them.
Some villagers just made me a settler. I didn't know there was a village up there, but there it is. So now I want to look at where my resources are. I think I'm going to go plant the city on the coast.
I think you two are on the same continent.
Might be.
But I have coast to my west. She is further to my west.
No, I'm to the east.
She's to the east of you,
Oh,
and there's a village in between you guys at the moment.
oh yeah, it does. Right. Well, that way I get some. Like this.
That way you get some nice early trade. I finished my scout!
Hooray.
And it's gonna take me 25 turns instead of 20 turns to make the settler now. Lighthouse? Workboat. Workboat. Well, at least now I have a second set of scouts.
Okay.
Because of my national characteristics, granaries are cheaper for me than lighthouses. So once I was done with my second scout, I set the city to building a granary.
That actually wouldn't have been a bad idea. I decided to do a workboat.
Boats are usually my first choice, but because of the national advantage that the Russians have, this strategy makes a little more sense in my circumstances.
Yeah, I think I actually will switch to the granary because the workboat will be more useful after the granary is done. And I'm going to hold down Shift and make 2 workboats after the fact. So I've now planned out what I'm building for the next 40 turns, ostensibly.
Nice thing is, you can set up long-range plans by queuing up what's built in each city. But then you can adapt those long-range plans as circumstances come up by putting things ahead in the queue or adding things to the end of the queue.
Yep. I'm finding more corn.
I'm going to start building a granary so that the town can grow. Now that I have a worker, I can start working the corn or the wheat that will feed the people and help the town grow.
Yep. Your city is about to explode in activity.
Going to their village, there are some lions. They have their backs turned to me, but we'll see if next turn they don't attack.
If they do attack, it'll be bad.
Yeah, I'd rather they didn't.
How am I missing so many of these? Okay.
My scout killed the lions. Is now ready to go into the village. What? Oh, darn it.
A wolf ate your set.
We'll make the settlers at a village king. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Really, if you're smart, you'll some sort of company with settlers because settlers are helping you out.
We're only getting like every other word at this point.
If you're smart, you build fighters to go with the settlers because settlers can't fight.
Yeah. Oftentimes I'll send the scout that discovered them to go with them.
This set wasn't discovered by a scout, it was discovered by my city expanding boundaries over the village.
Oh. Yeah.
However, you could have let your scout accompany the settler for a while.
I could have sent the scout back to the settlers.
I thought the scout discovered the settler.
No. The city discovered the settlers. The scouts were long far away. Ooh, sugar. I found sugar.
I think I found my southern coast.
Can't have it for a while, but that's okay.
And we're right about me actually being right by the coast. Or you guys were right.
And your father and I are on the same continent because there are some scouts of his that are right next to my city. And my goodness, there's yet another village.
Yep. As I mentioned before.
A lovely spot despite the...
Despite the desert is what I typed, but the whole thing doesn't fit in the tag.
Hmm.
I've got lots of desert on my western coast here.
I'm a big fan of building roads. So having developed the wheat, I'm going to build a road over to the cows and then back into my city.
I have found another scout via village. Ah! Sorry about that. That was a mishandle. And actually, we're right about at the end of the episode here.
Well, it's 3200 BC. I'm going to save the game.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to call it all this episode right here for now. If you like this, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts or comments, put them down in the comments. If you want to have any further tips about, playing, put those questions down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to really be notified when new stuff comes up, hit the little nerd alert bell. So, till next time, be awesome to each other.